YouTube? NWN here, aka Young Nigga Catch 'em in the Joe Region Flexing, and welcome back to the Game and Illuminati podcast. And we're feeling great now that we've made it to episode 38. Rocking with me today, I got my co-host. He's like Jordan in the 90s. When it comes to video games, he's a mystery character because nobody's seen his face. Game Fanatic 386. Can we get your opening statement? Go.
Player 86. First thing I want to talk about was the last podcast we did. Because everybody told me.
Podcast.
Yeah, Tick running the podcast. Get rid of him. Like, I was reading all the comments, yo. That joke was funny. So first of all, y'all got trolled. Pretty much, I wasn't sad. I wasn't depressed. Nobody died in my family recently, and I'm depressed about it or having emotional breakdowns or nothing. I was just trying out something that I said I was going to try out the podcast before the last. So pretty much, if you haven't seen Marshawn Lynch, and shout out to the Seahawks because they actually, they're going to the Super Bowl. But if you haven't seen Marshawn Lynch, when he gives interviews, he just says one word or two words in a monotone voice. And that's what I was doing because the point was y'all hate on me all the time when I give my opinion. So I was like, okay, look, I'm going to give them short answers. Not going to really let them know what I'm talking about or how I really feel. I'm just going to give them something straight to the point. And y'all still got upset. There's nothing I can do.
Nothing.
So Westbrook been doing it too. I don't know if you've seen his.
Yeah, he did it recently. Yeah, he did it.
Execution.
Perfect execution.
Did a good job executing.
So even Chase Money thought that I was depressed. Like I watched y'all on the podcast. He was like, "Yeah, what was up with Tick, man? Like he sounded real depressed." Like, nah, man, well, I'm depressed at all, man. But that's my open statement. I talked long enough. All right, JT, it's your turn.
And my other co-host owns a Nintendo Wii U, but still hasn't played Bayonetta 2. Although he does have time to play whack-ass Rise of Son of Bullshit. UTX JG the Dog, what's your opening statement?
I really gotta get on that, get that Bayonetta. Since you keep bothering me about it, I do gotta play it. And I'm gonna be a Rise. I don't care what you say. Well, actually, I almost did. I'm really, really close. So I just wanna play that for the stream. Anyways, you'll hate that.
That game 2 hours long. JG don't beat his games.
Oh, and I forgot to mention. Shout out to all the people that actually knew what I was doing in the comment section. I did see y'all, and y'all actually was like, yeah, he on some Marshawn Lynch shit, and he Tick trolling, he funny. Shout out to y'all, man, because y'all actually knew, man. That's all I want to say. I mean, it was kind of clear, too, though, because, what did you say, NW1, when I started it again? You was like, hey, nigga, you going to do this all over again? Like, it was clear right there. People still couldn't catch on.
Nobody peeped it. They took that as you were mad.
Yeah,
and then
you were mad
going to be even more mad because we had to do it again because he didn't record it.
But he said, yo, are you, nigga, you going to do this shit again? Let you know that I was doing it before.
Yeah, he was doing it on purpose.
Like, it was clear right there.
You're giving them too much credit, man. What was you about to say when you got interrupted, JG?
Oh, no, I was done.
All right, then. And my opening statement for today is, since this is the first podcast in 2015, I wanted to see if any of you guys had a New Year's resolution. JG, Tick?
My New Year's resolution is to stop cursing and stop saying the N-word as much. And I know this is going to be hard as hell because people just make me upset a lot with their stupidity, especially on Twitter and on YouTube. But I want to try to tone it down a little bit. So that's my resolution for this year.
Sure, you got one, Tick?
Nah, man, I never followed through.
True. I actually agree with JG. I said I'm gonna try to stop cussing and saying the N-word as much, but this shit hard.
I tried that like 5 resolutions. I tried that like 5 different years. I've never followed through.
At least in my commentaries, just try to get to the point. Try to cut. I'm getting a little bit older. I know a lot of y'all don't want me to grow up, but it is what it is, man. You got to grow up at some time, man. Also, make sure to subscribe to the show on iTunes. The show is always posted there first. You can take it on the go. The show is also available on SoundCloud via soundcloud.com/GamingIlluminati. Keep in mind that we spell Illuminati with the word naughty as in naughty or nice. We're also available on Stitcher Radio. Links to all that in the description box below. My bad. All right, so let's open up the show with some Xbox news. The Xbox One. What's going on at Microsoft, man? The price goes up, goes down, it goes up like a cheap prostitute, man. Like 1 week it's $350, the next week it's $400. What's going on with Microsoft? Why can't they make up their mind about these price drops? Anybody got an idea?
I don't know, man. I feel like they're just testing the waters. They just want to see how much more sales they're going to get if they lower the price and then, gotcha, and then bring it right back up and see if these sales stay the same or go down. So I just feel like they're just doing that. They're just baiting people just to see how the sales go.
Well, when they dropped the prices, you know, they were selling like hotcakes. But then after they raised it up for that little bit of time they raised it up, they started losing the sales again. So they was like, all right, bet, man. That was a sweet spot, $350. I mean, that makes sense. So let's drop it back down to $350, see how it goes for a little bit longer. And if they do successful again, they're probably just going to leave it at that price.
They might as well at this point. If you're selling good when you drop the price, just leave it as it is.
Right. I mean,
Yeah,
they had
yeah,
bundles
greedy.
and stuff though. They had bundles and stuff with it last time. Like you used to get like game or 2 games and stuff like that. But this time it's not even a bundle. It's just listen by itself is $350.
That's cool. They still need to leave it at that.
Yeah, because I mean, it's a weaker system. Even though they keep doing this stuff to it to try to make it stronger, but it's still not as strong as the PS4. No matter how much they keep tweaking stuff, they might as well just keep it at $350.
So here's the question. Since we're in 2015, these next gen consoles have been out for about a year and a half, going on 2 years. How low below how low in the price do you think it has to be before you guys would pick up an Xbox One?
It's not even about price with me. It's about the actual game.
Oh, so you balling like that, low key? Is that what you trying to say? You starting?
Hey man, I got a little bit of money in my pocket, man.
Man, where you live at, man? Give them the blueprint of your house, dog.
Live 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll never find.
What about you, Tick?
I put an Xbox in my car 2 days ago so I could pass the inspection. So, I don't know, man. It's not even, just like he said, it's not even the console company with me. Like, I'm just not a fan of Microsoft with the Xbox and stuff anymore after what happened to me with the 360.
Okay.
They had to drop it pretty low. It'll probably be about 4 or 5 years before I actually decide to get an Xbox One.
Dang.
I will say I am a little upset that I paid $500 for this bullshit. It's already at $350. I would have rather picked one right now. Like, so fuck you, Microsoft. Mass Effect 4, it is coming, they say probably like 2016. It's still got a little bit of ways away. It's going to be a big game with the hardcore audience. And a really strong rumor is right now that Microsoft is gunning for Mass Effect 4 to be an exclusive on Xbox One, similar to what they did with Tomb Raider. But from what I read, they're trying to make this an Xbox One exclusive, not a time exclusive. And those of you unaware, the original Mass Effect was an Xbox exclusive, so this is more than possible. And of course, this caused a heated debate because one of our friends on the Green Man Gamer podcast, Mr. Abel, he said that it's not a big deal because Mass Effect is not a console seller. Now, what do you two guys think about Mass Effect possibly being an Xbox One exclusive?
Okay.
Do you think that would move units?
Okay,
consoles?
Abel. I don't like Mass Effect as like you kind of. I've never played it though, so
He
I
doesn't
can't
like
get too
it.
much
He
of an opinion on it.
doesn't like it. He said.
I have to try it out. But I'm not too crazy about it. I wouldn't buy an Xbox for it, but I believe it will sell consoles. I'm going to be straight up. I believe it will sell some Xboxes.
Okay, what about you, Jay?
Again, I haven't played any of the Mass Effects either, but even I know that Mass Effect would sell consoles, especially if it was bundled. There would be no way in hell that it wouldn't sell consoles. And I was looking at not only the podcast that he did, but the recent GMG podcast, which you were on NWN, and y'all went over it again. And this man said, and I quote, "Anything can be a console seller." When you said that argument, you automatically lost when you're trying to back your argument, Abel. You automatically lost when you said that. Because if anything could be a console seller, then why are you arguing that Mass Effect won't be a console seller? If you look at the numbers, statistically, it doesn't matter what console it will be on, it's going to sell. And yes, if the hardcore audience, whether you like it or not, wants to buy Mass Effect, it doesn't matter what console it's going to be on, they're going to buy it, and it will sell over 1 million copies, no doubt.
I bought
there you go.
I bought a GameCube for Resident Evil when it was a Nintendo exclusive at that time. Now I didn't really buy anything else. I just really bought it for just Resident Evil. So I'm pretty sure the Mass Effect fans will do the same thing. If it drops for Xbox, if it's only for Xbox One, they're probably just going to buy the Xbox One just for that series.
And that's what I was trying to explain to him.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, it is a crazy audience, and if you don't play the game, then you wouldn't know that. And I was trying to explain it. But the 3 things that I took out of that conversation was, you shot yourself in the foot when you said Sonic the Hedgehog is a console seller. Like, no, nigga. Then he said that, what's the name? Titanfall was a console seller. And I sat there and told him that Mass Effect sold Mass Effect sold like 3, 4, 5 times as much as Titanfall, but he's saying that that's not a console seller, but somehow Titanfall is. Like, so like, I asked him, I said, what makes Titanfall a console seller but not Mass Effect? And it came down to pretty much bias, and he didn't want to admit it. And the third thing that I took from the conversation was, I don't remember, so we're gonna move on.
No, let me say something else. Like he was basing his argument off of feelings. That's what it all came down to. He's based off of feelings. If you don't like Mass Effect, cool. I can't say whether I like it or not because I haven't played it, but you still can't say that. If you're trying to justify your argument based off of numbers, just like you said, if you're comparing Titanfall to Mass Effect sold more, and it was a brand new series when it came out in 2007, right?
Right.
Yeah. So it was a brand new series. So you can't say that. And you're trying to compare Mario and Sonic, which are 20-year-old franchises,
icons,
to Mass Effect. Everyone knows who Sonic and Mario is. Come on, son. I love you, April, but nah. You took the
I'm not, and I don't want anybody
digging a hole, bro.
I don't want anybody getting it twisted. I finally remember my final point. I don't want anybody getting it twisted. I'm not saying Mass Effect is gonna push Call of Duty numbers. I'm not stupid. I'm a fan, but I'm not retarded. Mass Effect is gonna sell at like 3-4 million units. Okay, I know it's not gonna do that. But what I'm saying is, it baffles me that niggas get excited on Twitter when they get 1,000 followers, like they doing something. But I'm sitting here telling you that Mass Effect 4 will push 1 to 4 million new consoles, and you're telling me that's not mass appeal. Like, if millions of consoles sold isn't mass appeal, then what is? Like, I don't get it.
Mass Effect had good advertisement too. Like,
yeah, it hella did.
BioWare is a really good company, and they have a really good advertisement to back it. And if it's going to become a Microsoft exclusive again, did you see what they're doing? Look, they are advertising Halo 5 beta. Are you kidding me? Microsoft will advertise the mess out of whatever game that they
have.
You, so
BioWare's on the roll. BioWare's on the roll. Dragon Age just came out, and they advertised the hell out that game. They're gonna advertise the hell out of Mass Effect too. They
People will know what Mass Effect is, whether you like it or not. You think that they don't know it if you just ask a random person on the street? I bet you they will once the Mass Effect 4 is about to drop. If they don't know what Mass Effect is right now.
Hey, Nomad at home, bro.
Well, tell them hop in here. Visit. Tell them hop in here. Like, hey, yeah, I think you got the password to the joint. So that's all I wanted to say about it. It ain't no hard feelings or nothing like that. I was just trying to make him understand. I think we all agree that it would be a console seller, not no Call of Duty type numbers, but it's gonna move a few million units that Microsoft I think would like. I think anybody would like that. Microsoft also came out this week with some new guidelines for YouTubers that want to use their content on YouTube. If you want to make some videos, the two main things that are pissing people off about this is the first rule is, like, basically if you're going to use one of their games, you can't use it in any type of bad light, you know, with like sexual, super sexual shit, you know, saying bad things about the game as far as like just don't do stupid shit with the game. But I think the thing that's pissing everybody else about it is you can't use
their games.
Okay, Microsoft on games. You can't use the title of the game in your video, and also if you do make a video with one of their games, they're allowed to take it from YouTube and use it on a commercial and not pay you. So basically, they could seize your assets. Basically, I think the main thing is,
and which is why I don't support Xbox.
when Halo 5 comes out, like, what are we supposed to do as far as making? Am I supposed to not make a Halo video because I can't put Halo 5 in the title? Like, I don't. Am I supposed to put
H5
Superman in an armored suit game 5? Like, what am I supposed to put? What the fuck? Yeah, what do you think about this?
Bionically engineered superhuman 5.
What about you?
Here's my thing. I know a lot of people forgot, but when Halo 4 came out, they actually had almost the exact same policies when they changed it. And I remember when we were still with, under the Yaush umbrella, we originally weren't even supposed to post it, and Machinima was the only company that officially that we knew could post Microsoft video games without any problem. So I'm trying to figure out why they're reiterating the point, and then I thought about it. When Halo 4 came out, they pushed these policies, and now Halo 5, is about to drop, and once again they're reiterating these policies. But nothing happened the last time, so I don't know if they're serious this time or not. Who knows? But they actually brought this up last time, but nothing happened. I didn't see anyone get their channel taken down. I didn't see anyone getting their content taken and them not getting credit for it. people were still putting Halo 4 in the titles or whatever other video game that they had that Microsoft owned. They were still putting the names in the title. So I don't know if they're going to be serious this time or not. We'll see. But overall,
The
it's
question
still
is,
messed
do you
up.
want to play with that fire?
No, not at all. I don't want to, but I'm just saying, like, I know people are going to do it regardless. They're going to totally ignore this, all the big YouTubers, and we'll see if they actually get dealt with or not.
Okay, but and to make things clear, this is only for Microsoft-owned games, meaning, off the top of my head, the only games I know Microsoft owns is Halo and Forza. They don't own... Oh yeah, Gears. Okay, that's 3. They don't own Sunset Overdrive, because that was part of Insomniac's deal. They get to keep the IP. I think that's the reason why it's probably gonna come to PC.
Well, Crackdown.
That's
Yeah, they
they
don't
own Crackdown, but you pulled that out your ass. They own Crackdown. You got that. That's 4. What other games? Did they own any other games? Fable? Did they own Fable?
Yeah, they own Fable.
Okay, that's 5. I think we just named them.
Quantum Break.
I don't think they own that. They might. I could be wrong.
That may just be a Microsoft exclusive. I don't think it's done by their studios. We have to clarify though.
Yeah, it's done by some like European studios. It's not done by Microsoft Games. I don't know. Even still, 5 is a small number. It's not nothing.
The main two that people are worried about is Halo and Gears. Let's just keep it all the way 100 here.
Right.
Halo is the main thing that people are worried about. So that's the main thing that Microsoft is pushing it. And just like I said, they brought these policies up when Halo 4 was about to drop, and they're doing it again now that Halo 5 is around the corner. So they're just really trying to protect that franchise out of all of them. I don't think they really care, like I said, but I'm not going to play with it. We'll see what happens, and if people start getting their channels taken down or any other thing, or start getting whatever content that they put up taken and then not getting any credit for it, hey, it's on you.
How are we supposed to bring our hot, refreshing new content? Assassin's Creed DLC just came out. It is for free. It is called the Kings of the Dead or Tombs of the Dead. I don't know, because I don't give a fuck about it. Just Google it if you're listening to this. But the new Assassin's Creed DLC just dropped. It is totally for free. It is basically Ubisoft's way of saying sorry for the launch of Assassin's Creed Unity. So go ahead, hop on the Xbox Live Store, PSN Store, or Steam.
Suck that dick.
Download it, get it for free. You know the funny thing is, when I looked at the launch trailer, the first comment I saw, somebody's like, "Yo, the DLC is broken too. Like the frame rate is terrible, the texture pop-ins, characters glitching out and shit." I was like, "Damn, the DLC don't work either. That's a damn shame."
But you'll expect anything less.
I
wouldn't
mean,
expect anything less coming from them now with that friend.
I bet you asked me that like I care. Like, hell nah, bro. Fuck Ubisoft, man. That's all the Xbox news we got. Moving on to PlayStation. PlayStation Now gets a price plan. For those of you unaware, PlayStation Now is the new upcoming service from PlayStation where you'll be able to stream games to your PS3, PS4, and PlayStation Vita. They currently have a library of over 300 games. And before, they were like pricing these streaming games like individually, but now they're coming out with like bundles. The 2 subscription plans that they're gonna have is you can do 1 month for $19.99, $20, or you can do a 3-month package for $44.99, which is about $15 per month. A lot of people are screaming that this is too expensive. How do you guys feel about this streaming service and this pricing plan?
$50, then you gotta pay $20 more on top of it just to use that service. Oh, gotta hear.
There's a few people in the community that are actually like excited about this gaming.
I saw,
but
I saw another one.
And I was laughing too, because I was like, "Yo, what happened to being excited about backwards compatibility? How about we demand that? We used to be able to play our old games for free. Now we're paying $20 a month to stream some games. First of all, we're streaming the game, so the quality is not going to be as good as backwards compatibility. So I don't know.
Let's add this all up. Okay, so you're paying $50 for the use your PSN. Then you're paying $20 for this service. And I know a lot of y'all got Netflix out there. So that means you probably pay $8.99 so you could use at least 2 different, devices for Netflix. That's a lot of money, yo. That's a lot of money, bro.
It really is. And just to play old games. And don't try to bring the argument, "Hey, I didn't play it before.
Now, if they was like, I could understand if they said $20 for like 3 months, but no, this is every month though, bro. Like, wow, that's very expensive. Seeing as though Netflix is only $8, and then you get you be able to use all those movies and stuff that they have there and shows. Like, compared, that's a little steep.
I'd probably do a review on this. I'll probably bet like a 1 month thing and see what it's about. I don't think I'll be paying long term for it. But like, what happened to backwards compatibility? I don't want to stream games. Okay, what if I don't have Wi-Fi? I don't want to do this shit.
Yo, I heard about it too. Like, they said it's a lot of input lag in that sucker.
Yeah, like, and then on top of that, it's like, I'm having brain freezes today, man. I just came from the gym. I'm tired. Like, oh my god. Fuck. What I was about to say, man. You got it, JG. What was you about to say though?
Well, yeah, like Tick was saying, when they first announced it or whatever, it was talking about input lag. They have to first of all work on that, because I don't think anybody wants to stream anything that's getting input lag. So I don't like it. I remember we were talking about this when they first announced it last year. We wanted to know what the price point was, and then they started charging individually for games, and now they finally have a price plan. I still don't like it. I don't like the idea. It sounds nice in theory, but you're still paying a hefty load just to play some old games. I just can't wrap my brain around that. Like, you're playing old games and you're paying $20 a month. Nah.
Now I remember what I was about to say. What about like Lizard Squad and like people who keep taking PSN down? First of all, y'all was paying $50 a month for the service of PSN. Now you're paying another $50 a month for the package, the 3-month package, or $20 a month for the 1 month package. So that's more. That's like $70 right there. Like, you're really gonna be mad when PSN. And y'all know PSN go down every other week. So
schedule maintenance.
Right. Or the schedule maintenance or somebody taking it down. So that's just extra money that you're losing. And I can see a lot of people are gonna be fucking mad at Sony in 2015. It's gonna be interesting to see how this plays out. Will y'all at least try it?
Oh, man.
Yeah, even if I had a PS4 now.
If they give me a free month.
Or PlayStation TV or whatever the hell.
I'm going to try it for the 1 month. I'll do the $20 just to test it out and do a review. Man, the tax right off.
Mr. Krabs, bro.
But yeah, I'll be the guinea pig. So look out for that PlayStation Now.
Hey, I got word that I know man say he loading up.
All right, because what's the name coming up on my notes anyway. Sony said the Drive Club was a fail, so this past week they dropped a new trailer called Motorcycle Club. They said, Drive Club failed, let's put motorcycles in it. Like, how you guys feel about Motorcycle Club? You want to play that?
Oh my god,
no. Can I get that Road Rash game that Jay-Z was playing on his video though?
That's on PC.
Yeah, I need them to clean that up and add some more Road Rash type stuff to it, and I'll play that.
We're talking about PlayStation news. Stop being a PC fag.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's right. The weather effects look nice.
You looking at the trailer?
No, but I just remember the weather effects from Drive Club. That joint looked amazing.
I didn't see. There was no weather effects in the Motorcycle Club trailer. The trailer was just, them riding motorcycles in a circle. I didn't know people played these type of games, but hey, more power to you if you do. You like this type of stuff, JG?
Nah.
Man. I'm not even hating either. Like, I just really, Road Rash was the only racing motorcycle game I ever bought.
I mean, honestly, I don't get simulators. Period. Like, I'll just go outside and drive a car. I don't want to do that. Like, no thanks.
I'd rather play the game, because I played Moto something on the Dreamcast or whatever it was back in the day, but on Xbox. But I'd rather do that because people be dying on motorcycles.
Yeah, there you go.
This guy.
He'll be dying in coins too.
Right.
They do, yo. But I'm just that good though, so.
The man, the myth has spoken. Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse got delayed by a week. This game is being super hyped for some reason. I'm not sure why.
Nostalgia.
Is that what it is, JG? Break it down for us.
It's got to be nostalgia, because they've been asking us about this for so many months, bro. I just think it's really nostalgia. People are waiting on that really good Dragon Ball Z game, and the fact that you can create your character of sorts. People are just excited about that. I think that's it.
Yeah, and then it's got an original story where like you create your character and like you're traveling back in time and stuff. But as far as like the actual combat, I've seen plenty of videos where it shows the combat, but I have yet to see a video where it actually breaks down how exactly it works. And that's what worries me about this game. Everybody keeps getting hyped, but we still haven't seen any intricate, in-depth gameplay. And I think that's kind of important when it comes to a fighter.
What if it's actually bad? Then what?
Yeah, because I got the last Dragon Ball Z game, Battle of Z, and that shit was grade A trash. So I don't know why everybody's so excited about Xenoverse.
I don't understand it because I played the last one too, and it definitely changed it from the old ones. You have to charge up, and if someone does a super, that's the only way you could pretty much block the super. By the way, I know Matt said he's being denied to be able to come down here. I don't know what the code is or anything.
Hold up. I busted my message.
Yeah, I'm just gonna continue on what I was saying. So yeah, I didn't really like the gameplay on that joint anyway. But I thought it was an RPG because if you guys don't know, there was a Dragon Ball Z RPG that dropped only in Korea about 2 or 3 years ago, and I've been waiting for them to bring it to America. Apparently, I don't think they are. They're just gonna give us a Xenoverse BS, but I thought it was a MMO, which I think I would have had more fun with that than a fighting game, because there's just been too many Dragon Ball. It's like Dragon Ball Z is like the Call of Duty of fighting games because they come up with one like every year, so nothing really changes.
Yeah, that and now Naruto is following the same suit. I don't remember the last Dragon Ball Z game I played. Like, I haven't played one in so long. They got very, very boring. So I wasn't initially excited about this, but just like you, I thought it was going to be an RPG as well. And now if they're looking at the videos, it's not. So I'm extremely confused. I had to just see what it's like, but I don't think I'm even going to get it day one.
I'm calling it right now. It's going to get between a 5 and a 7. Watch and see. Watch and see.
I agree.
Moving on to other PlayStation news, but this is kind of this applies to everybody. Boy, the Mortal Kombat trailer just dropped. It showcased Kung Lao and that other bitch with the fans. I don't know her name because Katana. Dog, I'm not.
He been getting exposed every day for Mortal Kombat. Yo,
I'm not a Mortal Kombat fan.
I'll
take the L. I'm not a Mortal Kombat fan. What the fuck? What's the name? What are y'all initial thoughts on this? We got I know Matt, a residential person of the fighting game community. Go ahead and give us your thoughts on it. He joined us mid podcast.
So the trailer came out. It's looking really, really good. Katana actually looks like a woman this time. You know, got a body and a face. And they did announce my main character Kung Lao, and he's looking super crazy looking. You know what I'm saying? He's older now. He's got like a long braid, Wing Chun style, and all that good stuff. So far, it's shaping up to be a very strong contender. I know it's going to be an evil lineup this year for sure because it comes out in April. So
I like Kung Lao too. He's one of my favorite characters in Mortal Kombat because when I'm button mashing, he makes me feel like a badass with all the stuff I be doing. What y'all think about it? What y'all think about it?
I'm gonna check the tapes and look at those inputs.
Oh my god! Like looking at Kung Lao, the combos he was doing were pretty ridiculous. I think he's gonna be top tier from what I can see. I really think he's gonna be top tier. The funny thing is, Mortal Kombat does this all the time. Why do they constantly kill people off and just bring them back? I don't understand. Like they are notorious, bro.
He said no one can die really and not come back. Yeah, no one really dies in the Mortal Kombat world. They can always come back.
It's so funny, man. They might not even kill anybody off because like they've just been doing this for years.
Would be Mortal Kombat, you know, over the top fatalities, and you can just pop back up next round. You know what I'm saying?
They just found the 7 Dragon Balls. That's all that matters.
Right? They do something, but yeah, Kung Lao is definitely going to be a problem this year.
But then again, though, he might be a different Kung Lao because he was a descendant of the great Kung Lao, so they didn't say he was the same Kung Lao. So
they come up with so many different storylines. I don't even care anymore, yo. Kung Lao's back, and that's all that matters.
I mean, I didn't see the ending on Mortal Kombat 9. I'm gonna have to look it up because apparently he got killed or murked or something. I'm not sure, but
everybody died in Mortal Kombat 9.
Pretty much, man. Yeah.
Well, thanks for spoiling it.
You ain't gonna play it.
That game been out for how long now? Oh, come on.
Exactly.
And it's on Steam sale for like $4 every Steam sale.
I invited you to the podcast, so you respect me, buddy. Okay?
I do, but come on. MK9. I mean,
I want you to say thanks, Master Tick, for inviting me. Okay?
Thanks, Hugo Damas. I appreciate
no man is the elder. You cannot speak to him like that.
He is older than me, and I respect him for that. I respect him, all right? But hey. Anyway, Kung Lao, I'm more of a fan of Katana, I'm gonna be honest with you. I used to play with her in Mortal Kombat 2. So I used to pick Kung Lao a little bit. I used to like his little finish move, Mortal Kombat 2, he slashed you in half and all that. Yeah. But I was more of a Katana person. And like you said, they made her look more like a woman, I guess. I don't understand that one, but
if you think about like in Injustice, right? Yeah,
Wonder Woman.
had nice,
yeah.
Come on.
Okay, yeah, their face, yeah.
The butter face.
yeah. Okay, so yeah, they made her look more like a woman. I think they made her more of an Asian woman too this time.
Yeah,
she's not a white woman anymore. She's actually an Asian. And they took out her stripper clothes. Like, she's not too strippery looking. That looks pretty cool.
Right. They actually got some clothes this time.
Yeah, the shit's actually closed.
Girl power.
But yeah, she looks amazing. I like the little run-up move she did, and she thrust the fans in the dude's face. I don't know if that's a finishing move or just
it might
grab.
Be a man throw or something like that.
It look like a finishing move.
Can I ask, why did they do trailers for like old characters? Why don't they reveal something new?
They did.
They had a few new characters on there.
That I must not pay attention.
Casey Cage. Who else? Devora. Who else? I think it was just not Shao Kahn, Kodokan. Those are the 4 new characters so far announced, and they actually had their own trailers and everything.
Yeah, they've been pushing out the trailers a lot lately, so they're really getting hype in the game.
Black people?
No black.
No.
I don't understand though why they show Goro at the end and made it like a huge thing. Because look, throughout my Mortal Kombat experience, Kataro made me cry way more than Goro.
That's salty.
He was 12 times harder than Goro, in my opinion. That dude was kind of cheap. He was very cheap, and I think it would have been better if they made Kataro, the character like, hey, get a pre-order, you get Kataro, because I know a lot of people gonna be mad, but just because Goro was the first, mid boss, but Kataro, from when I played, he was hard to beat. First of all, Goro was so easy to beat. If you pick Johnny Cage, go back and try this out if you never tried it. Pick Johnny Cage, go through the game, get the Goro, and punch him in the balls. It takes 75% health from him, and all you have to do is do it twice, and he dies. After he slams, you hear pulls, and they hear fall out. It's hilarious. I found it out as a kid. I was like, wow. And I think that's why on a movie that god awful movie, where he actually punched him in the nuts and Goro was like stunned for like dumb long.
Don't you disrespect Mortal Kombat.
Oh,
that movie was god awful.
Don't you disrespect Mortal Kombat the movie. But that's exactly why. That is exactly why they did that.
Yeah.
For the cheeses out there, want to try to put in work to beat them legit.
Well, I beat the game with everybody, but I just found out it was real easy with Johnny Cage when I did that.
So Tick likes punching men in the balls, confirmed.
Yes.
All right. What's the name? Other fight news. Tekken. One of the directors came out and said that they will allow both players to start on the left side of the screen. I know I think this is pretty cool actually, because for a person like me who sucks at fighting games and like the button mash, I find it harder to start on the right side. I think JG will like this too, even though he has a fight stick, he thinks he's good, but I think this will help him too. What do you guys think?
Now, I think it's a cool idea. I think it's a cool idea. Now, we've had a little debate about this. Now I'll let JG talk about why we had a debate, but I think it's a cool idea because when I used to play Tekken online all the time, me and my buddies used to hate when we had to start on the right side, especially if we had a character like Kazuya who you had to do a lot of wave dashing with, and it was a lot harder to do wave dashing on the right side. And even some of the cancels that I had with martial law, it was hard to do on the right side, and it was easier to do on the left side. So we used to always complain about it and be upset when we had to, be the challenger and actually had to play on the right side. So
well, my thing is somebody has to be on the right side. Somebody will eventually be on the right side. And whenever you're playing any fighting game like this, you'll have to practice your combos and all of your moves on the left and the right side just to get acclimated, because you're going to end up on the right side at some point in time. So I don't know how exactly this is going to work. Yes, you start off on the left side, but unless you're going to make this a mirror so that you can never get on the right side, I don't know how exactly this is going to work, because you have to end up on there. Somebody got to take the L.
See how he made it something that it was, because they didn't say you always going to be on the left side. They said start.
I know.
So you're going to end up on that right side if that other dude
that's
moves on the other side.
Exactly.
It is kind of confusing.
Exactly what I just said. Somebody has to end up on the right side. So how is it going to work?
So it don't matter.
Like, and then in tournaments, how's it going to work when people are sitting next to each other? Somebody got to play on the right side.
They can have two screens. They can have two TVs and two.
I wish they would go that format. That'll stop people from looking at your buttons for sure.
Man, it's going too
People
far,
do that.
man.
Yeah, that's how I lost in my pool, man. So that guy was like breaking all my combos, and
What's
then
his
he come
name?
up to me later on.
Call him out.
What was his name? Give me a few seconds. Oh, Mike something. I can't. He was a Mortal Kombat player.
Mike, you be at the turns, man. You a button looker upper, dog. We calling you out, dog.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
He probably the same person who used to play Halo. Look at
Mike
the screens
Metroid,
too.
that's his name. Or
Screen
Metroid Mike.
watching?
It's one.
Yeah.
One of the two. It's split. It's either Mike Metroid or
GoldenEye doing that shit.
Hey, watch the
Metroid Mike.
screens.
But anyway, I asked him. I said, "Yo, how you break everything?" I switched it up and everything, even that added manuals and he said, "Oh man, I looked at your buttons." I'm like, "What?"
He just went
He
out
said-
and told you.
Yo, he
Oh,
told-
Yeah, well, at least he
bold,
was
bruh.
honest.
He was
He
honest. He said,
bold.
"You don't do that." I'm like, "Dude, I'm focusing on the screen, bro." So
Wow.
How
That's
somebody
how I
look
lost,
at your
man.
buttons while you playing?
because you're sitting there right beside the person, so somebody can
Yeah.
probably like scoot back a little bit. You know, you got people that do that, man. Plus, he's kind of like he's a more of a seasoned vet than I was, so he probably know a little of the tricks and whatnot.
And
It
he
was my
told you that?
first major. Yeah, he told me he looked
Oh,
at
I
my
would've
button. I'm
fought
like, "Yo,
him.
dog,
Nah.
how you bring?" Nah, I
You gotta
can't do
fight
that.
him, man.
Can't bring the ghetto there, man.
You gotta bring the
But I
real
lost,
shit
so I
out.
know what to do next time, though. I know exactly what to do.
Gotta
Pull
hit him with the
Daigo
low
out.
tier guy,
Yep.
bro.
Yo, I'm gonna put a Daigo and we'll get me a little stationary side thing and just put it right there so you can't see my buttons.
That's crazy. I can't believe that.
Koreans do it all the time. You go to Evo, you see them have a chair for a splitter and put it like a shirt up over it so nobody can't see their buttons.
So what's the name? I remember when the first Tekken reveal came out, and you were saying like they have like supers or something like that, and you were saying Tekken was like trash, the new one. What about this feature? Is this swaying you more towards purchasing it?
Nah, I don't really care much about this. I mean, they weren't
You get it
really
anyway.
they really weren't
Right.
100% on it, like saying like they're thinking about doing it or something or trying to do it. So
No, they
it wasn't
said they was doing it. It's just in beta right now. It's not finished.
Oh well, see, they don't know. If people going to see it, and they're probably like, scrape it because it might not work. It is confusing.
I don't think so. I think they kind of need something like that to stay with the other games now, unfortunately. It might not do as much damage, but it gives it a little more hype factor. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're more of a hardcore guy than I am, but I'm looking at it from like the casual people side as well. And you know, just
That's
like
what
Soul
screwed
Calibur
up
5
Tekken
and stuff like
7
that.
already, damn it.
Oh.
The casual, nah, man. Tekken Revolution is what's ruined in Tekken 7, bro. Like a lot of that casual stuff that was in Tekken 7. I mean, Tekken Revolution they put in Tekken 7, yo.
Yeah,
And
but
I
that's
saw
what
that
the people
coming.
wanted.
No, that's what the casuals wanted. You know, it's more casuals than hardcore
It is.
that's out there. So if that's what they like, they gonna cater to it.
So
Fortunately.
what's gonna be bigger, Mortal Kombat 10 or Tekken or Dragon
Still
Ball
gonna be Tekken.
Xenoverse?
Still gonna be Tekken.
It's gonna be Mortal Kombat.
Oh,
It's gonna be Tekken, man.
State
I
your
still
opinions.
got Tekken.
Why?
I bet you Mortal Kombat will last longer.
Mortal
and be
Kombat
in the
never
evil
does
lineup
good
longer
in
than
tournaments.
Tekken,
It's
I promise
always
you.
like
I was trying to
Mortal
think that I'd
Kombat
never
is-
see it in tournaments.
yeah, because it's always not. It's never done well. Like it's always broken characters and things like that in it, and people just don't like to play it because of that. It's just not. It's not too balanced all the time. So unless they can actually balance it this time, and I
Well,
like
they
how they
always
got
nerf it.
multiple different like styles that they can use again. But
Yeah, the variations.
yeah, but if it's not balanced, it's not going to do well.
Well, you know how they do, man. As soon as somebody cry OP, they nerf it immediately. So I mean, it ain't like they ain't so like updating the game constantly. That's what killed
Yeah,
Injustice.
but Injustice is gone too, though. That
We'll
game was
see.
probably more balanced than Mortal Kombat 9, I think.
Yeah, they learned from 9 definitely, but they over nerfed too much stuff. They like as soon as somebody stream it, they do it. They don't give a chance for the game, the meta of the game to come about. They automatically nerf it because nobody can't find a way around it.
Did work on that.
I've never really been a big Mortal Kombat fan. I always thought the game was kind of stiff. I mean, am I crazy?
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
they are. That's
yeah,
another
9
problem.
was stiff, but 10 looks more fluid. I mean, they are using the Unreal Engine.
Looks can be
How was it?
deceiving.
Is it 4 or 3? I can't remember. I think they said 4.
I think it's 4.
I hope it's 4.
Well, thanks for coming through, Nomad. Get the fuck out. No, I'm playing.
Dang, son.
I'm playing. You won't understand. If y'all got nothing else to say about this fight and stuff, we can move on to the Nintendo news. Ain't no sad news. Well, it's kind of sad.
Sad news for Nintendo.
I ain't gonna play the sad news. It'd be petty for this shit. But Nintendo had a direct this past week, and first of all, I didn't even know. I only knew because of Twitter. But one of the big things that they announced at this new Nintendo Direct was a new 3DS XL. And the main thing people are crying about is this new 3DS will not have a charger with it.
Don't put the music on. Put the music on. Put the music on. No. Put the music on this one. I'm sorry.
Let me put my 2 cents. Okay,
That
I think
is
this
horrible.
I think this is hilarious because one, they're putting out like two new 3DSs like every year, and then they're saying this new one doesn't have a charger. And low key, Nintendo's low key calling their fan base stupid because they're saying, look, we know Nintendo fans are gonna buy anything we make, so we're just not gonna put a charger in there because you're gonna buy it anyway, dumbass.
They need that money.
Can you use the other charger though from the other 3DS?
Yeah. They're assuming you have another 3DS with the charger.
Yeah, so but if you don't have a 3DS,
then you're screwed. You gotta
you
buy
can run on
separately.
down to GameStop $9.99 and get you a charger. It
Look
ain't
at this
gonna
guy
hurt.
plugging his job. Shut up, yo, man.
Fuck GameStop.
Aw.
I just quickly thought of the Jeezy face.
I know, me too, bro. Can you buy
That's
it?
messed up, man. I'm just saying, $9 and get you a GameStop charger easy.
Imagine the kids come next Christmas, they get this new 3DS XL, they open it up, and then they find out they can't even play the thing because it ain't charged.
Y'all were doing good. You know?
Somehow they always seem to sell them handhelds, though. I don't know how they do it.
That's still one of the most
That's
bonehead
stupid
ideas I've heard
fanboys,
of,
bro.
man.
Oh my God!
You
Nintendo.
cannot
Western
assume
culture.
Nintendo. You cannot assume.
How many
Man.
podcasts was it, yo, since they've been doing it? Like
It-
6 or 7? Like,
It's been
They
a
had a
while
good
since
run.
Yeah, we played the sad music. It's been a while.
wow, yo, way to drop the ball on that one.
Listen,
They need a new PR for sure.
other Nintendo news, the Star Fox Wii U is supposed to be coming out this year. Miyamoto said that the game will offer a cockpit view, so you'll be able to play the game in first person. I already know you're not gonna buy the game, JG, because you bought a Wii U for no reason. You still haven't played Bayonetta 2, but what about you, man? Whatever, nigga. What about you, man? Tick, does Star Fox interest you for the Wii U?
Yep.
Oh, so you got one. That's right, because we played Smash Bros together. So you're gonna be picking it up. Tick, what about you? Will this be the year you get a Wii U?
Nope.
He too grown.
Oh man, no other news was released as far as that. Just they said it's gonna be a first-person view. That's cool. I think one of the things I would like to see in Star Fox is please bring online to the game. I would love to play dogfights online. That would be cool.
That'd be pretty cool.
Is there anything like you guys want to see in the new Star Fox?
I wonder what they
Blood.
they have the ground seed again. This guy said blood.
Get out of here, Tick.
Come on, son. No.
Explosions.
I want the ground vehicle scenes again.
Oh, most
Yeah,
definitely.
I enjoyed those parts. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
And
So
blood.
that's cool. Y'all seen the new
Well, you see-
Xenoblade? The new Xenoblade trailer?
I didn't see that one though.
I'll watch
What
it
about
right
you?
now, though.
What about you, Matt?
I ain't see it.
Man, y'all ain't shit. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all. Everybody who's listening, go to
That game with
modernwarningo.com.
Shulk or something?
Yeah,
Club.
Shulk. Something like that. Go look at the new Xenoblade trailer. That shit looks epic. Like Black was even saying, he's like, "Yo, I'm about to get a Wii U for the game." Ethos said the same thing. Like, it's looking like it's gonna be it's looking like Game of the Year type material. Like,
I
Okay.
doubt
Okay.
it.
man, you bugging. Let me get that trailer.
Star
for you.
Citizen's Game of the Year.
Man, all it is flying around in
PC power all day.
spaceships. It's
It's
flying
first
around.
person shooting too, though.
Yeah,
And you
okay.
own your own
But
spaceships.
what's
Can you do
the-
it on Xenoblade?
what's
no.
the
And the
objective?
graphics are better.
Xenoblade has Gundams. What are you talking about?
Gundams are gay. No one cares about a Gundam.
Why you saying like fucking what's the name? What's that white boy? Oh my god, they're gay.
Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah, Napoleon
Gay.
Dynamite.
Oh my
That's what
God.
he said. Yeah. Why you saying it like that? Let me find that trailer for you. Whatever, dog. If
I'm
I'll
watching
show
it
you
right
this-
now.
Okay, if you don't like that, you just a fucking hater. That shit look epic, bro.
I am a hater.
Oh,
Oh,
too
they
man.
got
grown.
Gundams. That looks pretty cool. Not gonna lie.
Exposed.
That looks pretty cool, but it's still not better than Star Citizen, though. Just saying.
Man, we have not seen enough Star Citizen to say that joint gonna
I
be next.
have.
I put it in the chat for y'all to look at if y'all want to look at that trailer.
Got it right now.
Yeah, look at that. Let me know what y'all think. I'm gonna move
Oh,
on.
it got Shulk in it. I don't need to see no more.
What's the name? Moving on to PC news. One of the biggest stories of the past
Somebody
week.
in the background of it.
Yeah, whose baby is that?
My bad.
Okay, wait a minute. Is this game co-op though? It looks like it's co-op.
I'm not sure. I would not be able to answer that.
If
I would
it's
love
co-op,
it.
somebody buy me a Wii U and I'll buy it.
Exactly. So you admit
Wow.
it looked pretty good. You
It
admit.
looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna
Not
lie.
buying
It
your
does look
Wii U
pretty
when you buying a $500-$800 monitor. Get your own.
cool. I am gonna buy a 500. I'm only gonna buy the $270-something one.
Oh man, y'all got to get that 4K, man.
Y'all were being really funny though on Twitter, boy. I haven't seen so much hypocritical shit.
I was
my
just
life.
looking at y'all talking. I was like,
Oh
oh
my
god.
You got
Wasn't
one dude
hypocritical.
that sits and makes videos clown the console guys for not wanting to put up money for a PC, but they don't want to put up the money for a $200-something monitor. Talking about, hey, you got to have the best experience. Get on the PC. Well, have the best experience. Get the damn monitor that's going to give you the good experience. Come on now. Just saying.
Hey,
He gonna
I'm
say,
saying.
well, I don't look. He gonna pick the 3D part of it, right? Like, this is 3D. I'm like, yo, are you really just gonna choose the 3D part for your reason for not wanting the game?
Wait. Who's getting a 3D monitor?
No,
He's talking about the
showed
Asus
them the
one with
Asus
the 3D
gamer
on it.
monitor with 144 hertz refresh rate,
And
and he was like, and it has 3D on it, so he decided to use that as his argument. I don't want 3D. I'm like, okay, you sound just like the console guys that say, I don't want a PC because I don't want to play at my desk.
oh yeah.
Of course, the next thing was reaching on that. He was like, oh, you're reaching.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Earlier, what I was saying about those monitors, are they like Evo certified? So that's why I decided to get, that one and probably get the BenQ 1 millisecond.
This one's definitely Evo certified.
Yeah,
There's
but they
1
won't use
millisecond
it.
response time.
They won't use it for some reason. They stick with the Asus stuff
144 hertz. Why wouldn't you?
because what's using 144 hertz at consoles?
Everything.
This podcast just took a total left
It
about
did.
talking about monitors. Like
It
I
did.
can
I'm
guarantee
sorry,
you.
man. My
I
bad.
know, I can guarantee the listeners like, what the fuck are they talking about? I play
Just nerd
PlayStation.
out.
Like,
We just had some nerd pull out some numbers real quick.
Since we talking about PC, like I was saying, the biggest game to release last week was H1Z1. Basically, it is a DayZ clone, but this game has been getting a lot of hype because it is being backed by SOE, which is Sony Online Entertainment. Their biggest game to claim to fame, is PlanetSide 2. So basically, this is DayZ, but it's got money behind it, so it can actually be completed. Have you guys seen it? What do you guys think of it?
I've seen it, and I saw alpha, and it looks garbage, but it's alpha.
Man, I'm sorry. It don't look all that to me. It don't look fun to me.
What about you, Jay?
Hold on, time out.
Go ahead.
You talking about you want to play Evolve?
Damn right, I play Evolve.
Ew! You like Evolve?
Yeah, he likes the
I
ball.
actually like it.
explain
I didn't
yourself.
like it. I did
Court
not
is
like
in
it in the
session.
beginning, right?
Court is in session.
I'm telling you what. So I played when I first played the alpha, I didn't like it, so I didn't play it at all. So I played the beta and actually played the tutorial. The tutorial made me actually like the game because I totally understood it. So when I actually played by myself, then I played with a group. It was really fun. I actually had fun playing it.
England is fucking the cold.
Any
right now.
game is fun when you play with friends, though.
But yeah,
That's
why I
why
say I played by myself also, and I still had a lot of fun.
Ew. Wait,
So
wait.
let me ask you: think you be playing this game more than a week?
Oh yeah, definitely. Not like hardcore.
He's on the consoles though.
definitely-
That's all they got.
I got it on PC too. What's up?
I'm saying you're a console gamer, man. Y'all,
Hey yo, I got it
You
on
gotta
PC
get what you
also.
can get.
I even have it loaded up on the PC right now.
None of us want to
I'm
play
saying
that.
that you got the console mentality though, man.
Well, because I play fighters.
Exactly.
But you know what? That might explain why he's enjoying it so much. As he's taking a break from fighters. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Just like I told you, man, the game will be fun for a little bit, but the game has to keep things fresh with content, and I don't see any other way that the game will stay fresh except for when they announce new monsters.
Yeah.
Oh wait, man. They I forgot. They don't even give mod support on the PC version. Fail.
Man, that shit wasn't fun at all when I played it. I played it for 10 minutes and I almost fell asleep. Like I would play that game if I need to take a nap and I can't
the
fall
only thing-
asleep.
Play
the
though,
only thing
it
that
didn't
make
fall
you, like,
asleep.
super hype-
H1Z1.
They gotta have like private servers where like you can play with your friends and one of y'all beat them also, so you talk trash at the same time. You know what I'm talking about? Because they don't have that option right now. Just like that shark game y'all played. I can't remember.
Like,
MC?
is there a
Or Dead
story or like I don't get
Not
it.
that I know of. I just
Exactly.
went straight
This
into
is
PvP.
exactly why it's gonna get boring. 4 people fight a monster every game. Like that'll get boring to me in 3 games. Like I don't want to play that shit. Like you
I
said,
understand.
the shark game, that shit was $15. That ain't $60. So
True. I mean, like I
Alright.
said, everybody got their opinions. I mean, like I'm gonna get it. Like I know I'm not gonna be playing like all year super hard or whatever, but it definitely be just a casual break from everything else. You know what I'm saying?
understandable. I just don't understand the hype behind it. But then again,
No,
it could
the
be
hype
just
behind it definitely not. It should be as hype as it should be, but I guess everybody looking for something new because of the same
There's
people made
nothing
Left
out.
4 Dead.
That's all it is.
Nothing out. But H1Z1 is the same way, man. You got to play with friends. The reason
Yeah.
I'm into this game, and I wanted DayZ to come out be good. Actually, I was always rooting for DayZ because I like watching people who play it, and it's actually really fun when you got friends playing it, and they got role playing servers and stuff like that, and people take certain roles, or it's just fun going out trying to find people to kill and take their stuff, and I like that idea about it and stuff like that. Or you can choose to be a good guy or the bad guy by becoming a bandit. I always like that about the DayZ game, so that's why I always been into it. A lot of you guys probably don't watch those YouTubers that play the game like I do, so I see a lot of stuff that is in the whole DayZ game that you guys probably don't know about, and it's a lot of fun, cool things on there. Especially with the mods, especially Armor too, like Armor 3 and stuff like that. Like they got a lot of mods for that game that can spice it up for you if you're just tired of playing the whole military part of it. But like I said, it's an alpha. I do. It's an alpha, and on top of that, I ain't paying $20 for a free to play game. And my only problem with the game is that they made it free to play, because when you make it free to play, you got to make it so they have to make money somehow, so they have to charge you for stuff.
It should have been all cosmetics.
Yeah, but they're gonna make it probably, from what we already heard from Ethos, the pro hater of the game, it's probably gonna be, pay to win, which is the worst thing to do.
It's not
War
probably,
Z failed
it
because
is.
of that.
And
Well,
I think the reason people are mad, they promised that it wouldn't be pay to win, and then when the game launched, it is. That's the reason people are mad.
I mean, it's still an alpha, so they can always scrape that whole airdrop nonsense. Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, just don't go that route. Just don't be, making so you can buy weapons.
I will say
it's horrible. But PlanetSide 2, you can buy weapons.
But PlanetSide 2 and H1Z1 is a total different beast, though. Like if you get station cash to get a weapon, it ain't gonna make you a better player. And all those weapons can't be unlocked with the credits that you're getting in the game. You can get everything for free in that game.
You can get all these guns for free. You just got to find them. But it is kind of cheap that somebody could call in something and it drops like 12 guns for them instantly. I know. I'm sorry for cutting you off, but I know people are going to damage control say, "Well, you could steal them because I stole, guys." I mean, yeah, but still, it's just the principle. Like you shouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah, like
it's a double-edged sword.
Survival, so like you shouldn't be getting any sort of airdrops. The type of thing is that you're supposed to find everything. That's the whole point of survival.
It's a double-edged sword though, because I forgot whose video I was watching, but he was saying that he called in 2 airdrops, and first of all, it was BG. He was saying that when you call them in, the airplane comes in and it comes in very slow, and it makes you a target because everybody can see it, and then that box drops really slow. Like he was saying, it literally takes like 10 minutes to complete an airdrop. So, and then on top of that, he said 2 separate occasions out of the box came zombies. So the person paid for it, but they got zombies in the box, not weapons and stuff.
Oh,
so
that's dirty.
So it's a double-edged sword. You're not always. It's literally just random whatever's in the box. You're not getting stuff in it every time. So sometimes you'll pay to get fucked up. Yeah.
I'd be mad if I paid for zombies to attack me though.
Right.
It got to be something. I mean, at least put like blueberries or something in there, something that you really don't need because they seem to be plentiful.
I saw a guy who got a drop. He had like 8 zombies in it, and like once they killed the zombies, they had something in the supply drop, but you still had zombies around it, so you had to fight the zombies with a hatchet.
I say this, man. Like if this game wants to be successful, I played like 2-3 hours. If they got to do something different from DayZ, and what I would recommend is implementing a party system where you could actually find your friends easier. So then you can go, man, I'm tired, dog. Man, you know what it is out here, man. It's real. But look, to find your friends easier, I think. And then on top of that, I think it would be cool if they did like random events where, say, I don't know, you're in a group with your friends, someone has a group with their friends, and it match makes against you guys. And then like it'll say, go to this gas station, it's full of supplies, and then you guys got to fight it out for those supplies. Like just do something different that'll separate it from DayZ. I don't know.
That'll happen regardless, bro. From watching DayZ, like that's gonna happen regardless, because there's always people that group up with a bunch of friends and they'll build bases and stuff like that, and then they'll go out looking for supplies, and you think it's one person there, you take him out, all of a sudden you get shot by like 4 more people that you ain't know was sitting there watching that one guy waiting to see if he was gonna try to kill him. So
the point I'm trying to make is I want there to be an objective though. There's no objective to this game like DayZ. Do something that separates it from DayZ.
To survive, man. That's all these games
Man, that ain't no objective, bro.
Really? That's
about. That's
what
an objective. Survive.
Man,
I'm
you wake
sorry,
up every
man.
morning. That means you need an achievement. Like, what are
I'm
you talking
achieving
about?
that objective every single day. I'll go to sleep and wake up the next day, bro. I
Oh,
survived
you're right.
another
We
day.
black. We black. You right. It's hard out here.
So
It looked like the same game to me. Mine is anything else that could be added or taken away from it compared to DayZ. It looked like the same thing. I watched a whole 30-minute gameplay. And I
Here's
was
what
like,
they could do.
I didn't see anything. That
Here's
was
what-
really mind blowing.
Here's what I want. All right, so one, I want the zombies to be smarter because they look dumb as shit, just like they are on DayZ. Like half the time on DayZ, the zombies would run past you and start doing this weird.
No,
animation.
they're smarter than H1Z1. I got chased down the street
man.
for like 10 minutes straight.
Well, they did on DayZ, but
I
what
never
I
saw a
see on
zombie
another
in
video-
DayZ.
when I watched the video, well, if you played the new one, the standalone, they really haven't implemented a lot of zombies in it yet.
Yeah,
But-
that's the one I played. I never saw it. I
Yeah.
was like, this game is trash.
That's why. But when I was watching another dude video, man, he walked up to a zombie, smacked it in the head, and just stood in front of it. It wasn't doing nothing. He ran up to another one, did the same thing, and it just wasn't doing nothing. Like they were just sitting there, just taking a beating.
That
Um,
happened to me. It could have been the servers and the guy disconnected. Because one thing about the game is when you disconnect, it'll say it on the lower left, and it's kind of hard to read maybe on YouTube. It says you'll disconnect, and then you have to control all delete out of the game. You can't just leave the game. So that could have been what happened, because that actually happened to me too.
Like what I want for the zombies to do, I don't like, don't have the zombies just run up and slap you. Like, how about they grab you, bite you, or pounce on you, or like they run over and just tackle the shit out you and start biting you or something like that. Like that would make it different from DayZ. They should do stuff like that, or have it so if you get bitten by a zombie, you get infected. I don't know, something around those lines. Even though they did add mods to that on DayZ, where if you get bit by a zombie, you do get infected, and then you actually turn into a zombie. And you actually can control the zombie too. That was pretty cool. So if they could do something like that, I think that'd be cool. But the game to look out for though is this game called The Dead Linger. And this shows how alphas can actually change as they start doing development. Because if you look up The Dead Linger when it first started, it looked like shit. And now it's looking more and more like a game that you would see now, with, in modern times, like the graphics and everything. I mean, I think it's still an alpha. It's not even really in beta yet. But the people, they stay talking to the community, help the community out, and listen to what the community wants and add it to the game. And they got like special infected zombies, just like Left 4 Dead. So they got this fat zombie that explode on you. They got a screamer zombie that'll scream and I guess alert other zombies. So that might be the game to look out for if H1Z1 fails.
I will say that this game exposed how stupid this community is, because just a lot of people are bitching and complaining about server disconnects and frame rate drops and blah blah blah. And it's like, it's early access, it's an alpha. Like what did you expect? I mean, it got so bad that now they're issuing refunds. So if you did purchase the game, you can get a refund for the game directly through Steam. You got to go into your settings. But just be aware, like when it comes to these Steam early access games, it is a early access game. Cut the complaining out. Jesus Christ. Why y'all should have been complaining about Assassin's Creed? Sure.
It literally had before you bought the game, it had what's it called? The reassurance let you know that this is an early alpha, you're gonna see bugs and stuff like that. Yeah, it had a disclaimer. It literally had a disclaimer down there letting people know before they bought the game that it's an alpha, that you're gonna see bugs and glitches throughout the game. This isn't the 100% done game. Like, it literally had that down there. And people still complaining about the game. Like, oh my God, it's so horrible. It's trash. This is the worst thing I've ever played in my life. I'm like, wow, man.
That's why I wasn't complaining. I knew exactly what I was getting into. And it just goes to show you can lead a horse to water, but you can't force him to drink it. It is what it is. GTA 5 got pushed back to March on PC. How you guys feel about that?
Boo.
I still ain't beat it on that. I still ain't beat it on the Xbox yet, so I care less.
You don't have an
Oh.
Xbox. You're a PC fag. What are you talking about?
Right. I don't have consoles, you're right.
Might be a good thing if let them polish it up. You don't want it rushed. They definitely don't want to be Ubisoft, right?
Polish. What
Hey,
is polish
it's on PC to try and
after
give y'all
all
the
of
best.
this
You
time?
know what I'm saying? Trying to give PC the best.
I will say if it
Well,
has a
whatever.
horrible launch, Rockstar gonna get it because they pushed it back a few months, and then if it don't work, it's just like, you remember when they pushed
Pushed it back for
GTA
the console.
online, they
Yep.
pushed that back, and that shit was still trash. Like, it better work if
Exactly.
they pushing it back. People gonna get mad.
I mean, damage controlling for over a year, and Heist still on here. And I
No
knew
Heist.
that they were going to bring Heist whenever the PC version came out. Once they said, well, yeah, Heist are coming for the last time, and now they push it back again. So we'll see if Heist come out in March.
I don't know. I wonder what's the hold up on that.
Probably a heist.
I wonder if I went back
Kicked it
and looked at all the podcasts from 2013 to now, how many times we mentioned the word heist? Like, how many times would it come up?
I don't think heist is gonna be fun.
And how many articles on the website about this? Just, oh my god! Like I don't care anymore. I've been not caring, but it's gotten way too crazy now.
Nah, man. Somebody tweeted me. They was upset I didn't put GTA 5 on my top 10 games of 2014. Man, it's gonna be the best game of 2015 too, boy.
Even though it didn't even come out 2014, you da-da.
Yeah, exactly. Got that country grammar for you, boy. What's the name?
Trying not to curse.
I hear you.
Previously known as a PlayStation exclusive PS4, it was a game called Hellblades. It is announced that it is now coming to PC. I honestly don't know what this game is about. Sounds like it could be a hack and slash game. Not a bad idea.
What's it called?
Hellblades. And they said it's coming to PC, which would be another exclusive that is coming to PC.
There's no gameplay.
It was literally like an E3 trailer. That's all. It was like CG. I don't think there's any gameplay online. That's why I don't know much about it. But what does that say to you? What does that say to you guys about another console exclusive, quote unquote, coming to PC?
Yeah. We're moving to the money. I'm trying to get everybody involved.
I'm with it all day, man. Let's keep this going. Halo 5 PC. Woo!
Yeah, okay.
I got something to make Tick mad. You know, the sign-ups
Nobody
for
cares
the
about Smite.
Smite beta.
Smite beta.
Smite beta, Xbox One. You know, they changed the interface on it. I don't know if y'all seen the video for the controller and stuff. They made a whole new interface strictly for Xbox One. It's coming, Tick. I know you want to play it.
Tick on my Xbox One now.
Okay. Never mind. I will say, I know you'll like this though, Tick. The dude asked him in the interview. He's like, "Will this be running at 1080p on the Xbox One?" And he said, "We're trying." So that's a no.
Yep, 720. Makes you feel a little better.
Moving on. Last bit, a little bit. Random news. There is a group of guys that run this place called Gamer House. They made the news. They stream on Twitch. They've been streaming for currently over 500 days nonstop. The way they do it is it's 3 guys. They're looking for a 4th one right now, and they work in 8-hour shifts, and they take turns streaming. And they set a record. How you guys feel about that? You think that's pretty cool? They set a record.
We can do that. We can
Gamer
beat that
House?
record.
That's pretty cool.
Black Gamer House?
Gaming on the map.
We're all going to stream on Modern One Eagles channel, son. Let's all do this, man. We're going to rotate, and we're going to, spread the money out between me, Jay-Z, and Nolan. Let's do it. We can do that.
Call him Jay-Z.
I always call him Jay-Z.
What's the name?
I don't know why.
Okay, so you feel like you'd be able to... They said it equated to 12,000 hours. You feel like you'd be able to stream for 500 days.
I'm lying my ass off, boy. Hell no.
I don't want to.
Can you have a girlfriend doing this?
Anything? Nah. Well, I mean, it's really like a.
All right, baby,
standard
I got 5
shift,
hours
though.
to rotate.
I'm pretty sure
they rotate. It's an 8-hour shift, man. It's just like what I'm doing right now. But the thing is, I don't want to do anything that's gonna make me not like gaming anymore. That's a job for them. I'm not doing it.
But they get thousands of dollars in tips and donations from 12-year-olds.
Another interception. The Patriots are killing Colts. Just want to point that out.
Yeah, Luck ain't ready, but
man, it's basketball season. Be
Luck
quiet.
ain't on Luck's side.
It's basketball season. Thank you. So we're
man,
not
football season ain't over, man. Shut up.
Man, shut your country ass up. Listen, Gamer House, Black Gamer House is coming 2000 February. Other Twitch news, they introduced this new program called Twitch Music, where you'll basically be able to use some music that they license from various record labels. We looked at the playlist, and right now it looks like it's full of EDM music. You guys like that feature? You'll be using some of that little electronic music, yeah?
Not JG.
I'm still on Headbox, man. Y'all left. I can play all the music I want, man. I don't care.
I still play the music. I don't care if they cut that part out. Whatever. Don't mind me.
What about you, Nomad?
That's the Amazon
Touchdown.
talking.
This guy, Could you say that again before you were rudely interrupted?
I was saying that's Amazon talking right there. That's all Amazon stuff.
True.
Well, Amazon has a library, so I mean, they could do it. We just have to figure out how many other companies are going to jump on board with them, because I don't care about EDM music. I want hip hop and rap, so I want Universal or Def Jam or Warner Brothers to sign on board.
You want that Walmart edited version of the CD, huh?
Nah. I want that. Amazon got explicit music. They could do it.
That's why you're only using house music with no lyrics hardly.
Yeah, man, I bought him a club, man. That's all you gotta do, man. I'm good.
There you have it.
Nobody want to hear that.
I don't care. I'm streaming. I don't care about them. I listen to what I want.
They go like, turn this off. What is this?
Other
Something
random news. 34-year-old man got 5 years in prison. He was convicted for swatting. 34-year-old man. 34.
Justice has been served.
And he was a part of a ring of swatters who basically just sat around all day harassing people on Twitch and knocking them offline and swatting them. How you guys feel about that?
How'd they catch him? And what color was he?
I'm not sure on either of those ones. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Come on, guys. Let's be fair. We don't like to be profiled. Chill out.
Sorry.
He was 34, man. I mean, really? Damn.
Like I don't know. Like, did he have a wife and kids? That's what I want to know. Like, I'm coming to bed, honey. Just let me get swat on this guy real quick because he's playing Crash Bandicoot, and I don't like that on Twitch. Like,
I mean, he was more than likely a nerd, and I work with a bunch of nerds, and some of them are in their 30s, and and some of them you couldn't even know they were in their 30s until you actually asked them. Yeah, they don't act it, so he might have been one of them.
Damn, sorry.
So he's a big man child. Is what you're saying?
Pretty much.
And he slept on Super Mario blankets. That's what you're saying.
No,
more than likely.
It's bad enough though that it was a ring of swatters. Like, we really are still swatting, and you have a conglomerate of swatters. Like, come on, son. That's ridiculous.
And the last piece of big news. This is the biggest story on Twitch in Black Twitter. This week. We learned that the 2K community they don't care about all of us, man.
Dang, I wonder who did that.
So I dropped a video, criticizing 2K, and they told me to go fuck myself. How you guys feel about that?
I feel like
you
2K
gotta cut that
community
cursing
for
out,
bullies,
buddy.
and they need to apologize to this fellow here, because all he wants to do is just play the game, and he doesn't want to get screwed over by 7 foot small forwards. But it seemed like no one cared, and yeah, they just told you go F yourself because you cursed at them, and you said a lot of F-bombs, sir. You said a lot of F-bombs, and Ronnie didn't appreciate that, and he said that you were a 3-year-old.
Yeah, you gotta stop the cursing out, buddy.
I'll tell you what, this is what I learned from this whole situation. Anybody who critiques NBA 2K, the franchise, that just means you're jealous you didn't get flown out to community day. That's what I learned.
Get jealous,
bang, bang.
Get jealous.
I'm like, really, my nigga? Like, that's what you took out of this whole conversation. I don't want to hang out with you weirdos. Fix your game. That's it. That's all we ask. Just fix the game, man.
He said, yes, if you don't curse at me, we'll fly you out. But until then, you're just a lot of white
Can't
noise.
be too real, sir. You have to be borderline.
Man, listen, you got anything to say about this? You watching football, Tick?
No, I'm good.
He's good,
man.
That's all.
That score is
it's
lopsided.
nothing really else to say about it. Dude ain't gonna do nothing. I told you, people complain about the game all the time. They're not gonna do nothing until NBA Live is actually made a competitor, in which it will never be, even if they fix everything and make it look identical. What in the world just happened with this?
Somebody Black disconnected. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Unless, Live, makes the game identical to theirs, but that still won't help it because, one, it's still named NBA Live, and the fanboys are only going to support 2K no matter what Live does. So they have no reason to be afraid.
Not even if a big YouTuber says they like Live, you don't think it would have bumped the sales up a little bit?
Oh, you
bump it for?
Oh, well,
no. Like, say, like Chris Move said that Live 16, he liked it. He was impressed.
He actually did. He actually said that he enjoyed Live more. He said Live it played more like NBA, like the NBA when it comes down to plays and stuff like that. He said that game plays more like simulation NBA, but he just said 2K looks better and looks more like basketball.
Yeah.
So.
And that's how it always was, even back then. Like, 2K looked better, but to me, it didn't play better. Even though I liked, of course, the more arcade style that Live was, I felt like Live played better to me. Like 2K has always been notorious for having just these ridiculous animations, and it just felt sluggish all through the years. And that's why I stopped playing 2K for the longest. I wanted Live to come back, but EA just messed up when they stopped with Elite. So
correct
that's
me if
on
I'm
them.
wrong. The argument you're making, Tick, is people tend to like 2K more because the graphics are better.
Oh, definitely. That definitely sells it.
I mean, it's not really the graphics. It's the graphics and the animation. It's more of a
The aesthetics is what you're saying.
Yeah,
The
that's
candy
pretty much
coated.
what it is.
Okay.
It
And
looks like a nice car.
Isn't 2K primarily a console game? Aren't these the same people that claim they don't care about graphics? Like, is that what it's come to?
That's what it sounds like.
Look, man.
We always go back to this. we
Hey,
always
That's a
go back
double
to
edged
this.
sword. That's gonna happen, bro.
The exposure is so real, man. Support Live 60. I really hope.
All
that
I'm
Live
saying is-
I'm rooting for it. I'm rooting for Live.
I want
If
them to
Live
make
looks
a
like
good
2K,
comeback.
You said
Then
what?
they'll definitely knock it off.
They did really good this year, and they just got a few more things to add. It'll be on point.
Get your shit together, EA. I hope you saw my video. I tagged y'all in it.
And
I
put it
know
on PC.
Yeah, please bring it
Yes.
to PC. Please, we
It's
would like
not
it.
PC.
There is a community that would like to play sports games on the PC.
I bet you
just
they'll
saying.
make it look real good.
Yeah, they're usually pretty good about the graphics. So that's all. 2K, get it together. Live, get it together. We would like to support y'all games, but y'all be on that bullshit. Oh wait, I
NBA
said a curse
Street Volume
word.
4.
No. Yeah, NBA Street, bring it back, please. That's all I got on my show notes. Y'all got anything else y'all want to add to the conversation?
Is this our final statement or something?
I'm
No.
asking you if you have anything else you would like to add to the show in the conversation. All right. Well, you got the floor, Nomad, since you're the guest, even though you came in the middle of the damn show because you on color people time.
Not a couple people. I was working, man.
You right. My bad. All right, you got the floor, Nomad. This has been Gaming Illuminati, episode 38, I think. Yeah, 38. What's your closing statement? Go ahead.
Hey, man, appreciate y'all having me on the show once again, man. I can't express more thanks than ever. Now saying shout out to all three of you guys. Your podcast is doing it up, man. So, just check me out on YouTube. Check me out on Twitter. You know where to find me at. If you want to fight some games, let's do it.
I thought you was about to say if you want to fight me.
You can fight me virtually.
There you
I don't
go.
throw them things up.
All right, Tick, you got the floor. What's your closing statement for Gaming Illuminati, episode 38? Go.
Again, shout out to everybody who knew I was doing on the last podcast that wasn't making crazy conspiracies up, because that shit was wild. And I found out, like I said, no matter what I do, people are going to love me either way. I was pretty much the whole podcast. People are either going to love to listen to me or they're going to love to hate me. The way it goes. That's it. That's all I got.
All you, JG, what's your closing statement for tonight's episode? Go.
I saw one comment that said that I should get off the podcast, so I want to let you go ahead and push me off the podcast. So yeah, this is my last podcast. Somebody else could take my spot, and I'm gone.
That's going
They
to be
want
black.
the number one spot.
There we have it, folks. And my closing statement for tonight's episode is, and I quote from a wise man goes by the name of UTX JG the Don. You have to lick the ass from the back all the way to the front, then lick it in the middle because it tastes like a Skittle.
Hey, yo, my name's JG, dog. I don't know who you take JG the Don is, dog.
2015. It's all over.
And I dropped the microphone. This has been Gaming Illuminati episode 38. Thank you guys for listening. Make sure to subscribe to the show on iTunes. We're also available on SoundCloud via soundcloud.com/Gaming Illuminati. Keep in mind that we spell Illuminati with the word naughty as in naughty or nice. We're also available on Stitcher Radio. Links to all that in the description box below. Once again, thanks for listening, you guys. But we are out this bitch. Thank you.
Wow.